Sometimes I cook with my mom. She uses math when we cook.
Sometimes I help my dad make chowder. He uses lots of math when he cooks.
I help my grandma make cookies sometimes for catering. She makes lots of cookies.
Sometimes I help my mom make macaroni. We use math when we cook.
My grandma makes loose skinnigan, and it's really good. I help her make it sometimes.
These are big spoon and small spoon.
Sometimes my mother uses a spoon to measure with potatoes and stuff like that.
This is a tablespoon. We might measure sugar with a tablespoon.
This is a teaspoon.
We might use a teaspoon to measure salt. Sometimes uses a pinch of salt. Mary Irene, did you use measuring spoons when you made the loose skinnigan?
When we went and put the salt in, we didn't use measuring spoons to do it. We would just use an ordinary kitchen spoon, like a teaspoon or a tablespoon, and sometimes all we did was just pour a little bit in our hand, and we knew from doing it lots of times how much to put in there, and that's how we did that. And maybe when I was young, I don't remember which spoon I liked to use. I think I liked to use this one, right? And I knew how much to put in by just doing it lots of times. I knew I needed this much, and maybe I need this much, and just a little bit again, right? And that's how we measured it out.
Math is explaining. After GJ Pegaloo.
Bigokki Begaloo. Meskil Begaloo.
A bowl for loose skinnigan.
When I was growing up, and when we made loosnigan, I would have a certain bowl. It was our loosnigan bowl. It was only one bowl that was going to be in the kitchen, and that's what it made, loosnigan or 4 cents.
Math is measuring. My dad uses a measure cup with sugar.
With this bowl, we knew how much flour to put in it, and we didn't have measuring cups. We didn't go and measure it out in a measuring cup. What we did was we would have a teacup or something, and we would just pour it in until we saw the flour at a certain level on the bowl. We did it so often that we knew how much to put in by just looking at it.
Math is time.
Measuring time.
We have to measure timer when we cook. Like this.
Start.
We didn't time our loosnigan. You just kind of knew it's going to be in there maybe roughly around 20 minutes or something. You could almost even smell it cooked. You knew when it was cooked. Sometimes you would just go and look at it. You open the oven door and look at it. Other things that we used to be able to do is when you open the door to look at it, you can tap the top part of the loosnigan in there, and if it starts sounding like it was hollow, then you knew it was cooked, and that's the way we did it.
Measuring temperature.
And I can't remember what the oven was set for. Usually it was set for like maybe 250, 300. When we had wood stove, we would just wait for the oven just to get hot. We didn't have a measuring gauge or anything. You just knew, and because we did it lots of times, and that's how come we knew this, right?
And today is bun day. These are too many buns for me. These are too many buns for us. These are too many buns for us.
These are buns for the whole school.
Math is counting.
These are just the right number of buns for our class.
This is the right amount for me.
My grandma uses eggs when she cooks.
She cooks pies and apple, like an apple pie too. She makes cookies and cake and muffins. 1 dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Nails, C's, nail, non, awesome, illuminate.
I'm guesstimating. When I cook, it's mostly a guesstimate.
How many plates of mac and cheese will you get from that bowl?
We should get about 40 servings from that bowl.
When you made loose skin again, how much water did you use?
We didn't have a measuring cup to measure water, but from experience, you knew how much water you needed.